All right, how are we doing today, folks?
Doing good.
Doing all right?
Great,
Awesome.
thank
My name is Michael Reyes. I'm your speaker and presenter on Overcoming Biases, Society of Human Resource Management's Task to Inclusive Communication, also known as SHRM. What if I told you that our workplace dynamics might be unknowingly influenced by hidden biases? When we think of communication in the workplace, unconscious bias might not be the first thing that comes to mind. However, these biases can have a profound impact on our interactions and overall work environment. With this in mind, we'll delve into the role of SHRM's proactive approach in addressing these biases. SHRM's involvement in creating guidelines and strategies to combat unconscious biases in communication offers a promising solution to foster inclusive and harmonious work environments, empowering individuals to thrive and enhance workplace dynamics. Now let's begin by understanding how unconscious biases affect workplace communication. Starting off with workplace impact, when left unsolved, unconscious bias may significantly affect the workplace by hindering the hiring process. Applications are rejected not on the skill of the employee, but on the bias of the employer. With time, this can lead to a weaker workforce, as people with skills may be rejected from the hiring process altogether. Now let's uncover how these biases can lead to misunderstandings in the workplace. The second issue to these biases is miscommunication. Imagine yourself as an executive director. You might be convinced that a new organizational initiative is the correct path to pursue and that the board will completely support your efforts. However, when you share your plans with them, you might find that the board holds a completely polar position. Lastly, we'll explore the impact of unconscious biases on collaboration. When unconscious bias is not addressed, it affects the morale and the overall experience of the workers. These workers may end up feeling alienated and be less likely to make their ideas heard. Someone that goes through negative bias may be more likely to start looking for another job. All right? Now let's turn our attention to SHRM's initiative in combating these biases through comprehensive guidelines. SHRM strives to ensure employees feel valued and empowered to contribute their unique perspectives, leading to improved job satisfaction and retention rates. They do so by setting standards for that specific environment, and with better standards comes a better work environment. Next, we'll delve into the SHRM, how they empower inclusive workplaces through tailored training programs. Alright. SHRM's initiative in addressing unconscious biases in communication results in heightened employee engagement by fostering an inclusive communication culture. Employees feel a greater sense of belonging and connection to the organization. The increased engagement leads to higher levels of motivation and commitment. Among employees, during them go the extra mile in their roles. As a result, organizations witness enhanced productivity and a positive impact on the bottom line. So basically, we want our employees feeling welcomed. We want them to go the extra mile and put work that they feel proud of in this case. Lastly, let's explore the practical strategies SHRM employs to address these biases. SHRM's initiative fosters an inclusive communication culture, leading to enhanced overall performance. By reducing biases, employees feel valued and motivated, resulting in improved collaboration, better decision-making, and increased innovation, ultimately contributing to the organization's overall success. Just to wrap up everything I talked to y'all about today, addressing unconscious biases in communication is vital for fostering inclusive workplaces. SHRM's proactive approach, encompassing guidelines, training, and practical strategies, significantly transforms workplace dynamics By raising awareness and embracing SHRM's initiatives, we can create equitable, empowered workplaces where collaboration flourishes and every individual's potential thrives, driving organizations to new heights of success. Here listed are my references I use for the collection of information based on the discussed topic of unconscious biases and SHRM's ability to combat those issues. So feel free to check out those after the presentation if you like. Are there any questions y'all may have for me based on my presentation?
Yes, I like the presentation.
Okay.
I think what you're offering the company is important.
Okay.
I guess the only question I have is, with the training provided initially, I'm assuming, is how often do you recommend that training to be conducted due to high turnover or new employees coming in?
So that is something that can be offered quarterly. It's, if requested. It's offered to those who are also in need of it, right? So businesses that need those guidelines set in mind, basically.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Any other questions y'all folks have for me today?
So you said quarterly.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you find yourself going once to a lot of workplaces, or are there businesses out there who are in need of this every quarter for the whole year?
So through experience, I have had times where I'm going in every other week, or it could be a monthly thing or quarterly thing, right? It just depends on how much it's needed. If you're in an environment that requires that check-in more often, thank you, more often then yes, I recommend you checking on that. But once again, not every organization, the higher ups, right, they don't require it as much. But through personal experience, I'd say it's best to have it as often in the workplace as possible. So absolutely. Any other questions y'all have for me?
No, thank you.
No, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Once again, my name is Mark Reyes. I've been your presenter on unconscious biases and SHRM's ability to combat those issues. Thank y'all for your time. Appreciate it. All right, and here on, bless you, here are my note cards.